So the stream starts out, I have my phone in my hand, and surprise, surprise, I'm on Twitter. It's sad, isn't it? Dreaming about Twitter. So I'm reading some tweets from my writer Twitterer friends, and I stop when I see a tweet from Cedric Clark. He has come up with new emoticons. In fact, he even speaks in emoticons, like he has his own language or something. And we'll just call it Cedrician. And apparently others understand it because it's been retweeted 1,257 times. I do remember that exact number from my dream. I don't know why, but anyway, it has 0 favorites, and I have no clue what it said. But so next, I'm walking along a crowded street in a major metropolitan area with my sister and her friend. There are philosophy professors beside them asking how their classes are going, if they think they'll pass, if they're enjoying the discussion, yada yada yada. My sister got her master's in philosophy at Stony Brook in New York City, and I went to visit her a few times, and we'd go out with the students, and I can't remember if her professors were there, but anyway, so then he asked me the same questions, and I reply, I'm not a student. And he's like, who are you? The professor asks. And I stare at him without answering because I don't know how to explain who I am, and I'm actually not sure myself. And so we're still in the city when a pyramid, like a Giza-sized pyramid, appears in front of us. And we climb a set of stone stairs and go inside, entering this huge room with a maroon-colored floors that gleam within the slice of light beaming down from a small window high upon the wall behind the altar. It's a very mysterious ambiance. Like, it's dark except for that slice of light, and there are dust particles floating within it very slowly. And everything's very quiet. So a priest comes up to me and recites scripture from memory. And after he walks away, my sister's friend says, "You must be special for him to do that." And I have no idea what she means by that, so I ignore her comment. And then suddenly I'm in a recreational building, standing in the middle of a basketball court, and I'm all alone. And the walls and floors are all white, and there's clutter strewn about the gym. And I am standing at the foot of a ladder that I start to climb up as I talk to my mom on the phone. And I tell her about what happened with the priest, and I also say, it's a relationship with Scripture, with God. I know what I have to be doing. And really, I don't recall what it is my dream self knew she should be doing. But I do remember that I felt at peace with my life, and I was happier there in that gym. And when I get to the top of the ladder, I use it like stilts to walk to the wall, and then I climb back down. And I plan to spend eternity here in this gymnasium with God, because I don't need anybody else. So one of my ex-boyfriends appears out of thin air and refuses to accept the path I've chosen because he wants to be with me. And I say, fine, but you'll just be here. I won't put up with anything. No arguing, and I'll just keep going about what I'm doing. And then I turn from him and go about what I'm doing. And, well, damn, I don't think my subconscious could be any more subtle about that message. It basically, disregarding the religion part, my dear sub is probably reminding me I have a lot of things going on in my life right now, and I need to focus on establishing myself and not worry about a man at the moment. Because I just got back from Texas, so I need to finish getting my CPA license, and I'm writing, and writing more than I ever have, and just trying to get my life on track, so I don't really have time for a man. So anyway, my sister brought to my attention a message on a Facebook post that explained you need to be able to be happy on your own first, so that when you let someone into your life, it'll be a matter of choice. And so now like I said, I'm disregarding the whole religion factor in the dream, and I've talked about that before. And so next I'm sitting at a wooden desk with a pencil and paper tracing the outline of a circular object which has wings. It's an eagle with a body curved into a circle with the beak resting upon its tail feathers. A man walks into the room, and I look up to acknowledge his presence before returning to my drawing. I need to make a bracelet out of the sketch, but I keep messing up, because apparently in my dream I'm an idiot with unsteady hands and can't trace an outline. And so I ask the man for help with tracing the eagle. And the man is still standing in the middle of the room, gazing at me silently. His mouth opens halfway, hesitates, then closes as if he wants to say something but isn't sure if he should. And he looks at me, searching my face, and he knows I'm hiding something, and he sits down in a chair right beside me, and we just look at each other. And I don't know how long we sat there staring at each other, because it felt like a very long time. And, you know, time works differently Time works differently when I'm in dreams, and I'm sure it's the same for you too. My dream adventures do not bow down to the hands of time, nor feel enslaved by the seconds, minutes, hours that pass during the night. They take me to so many places, drop me off in dangerous situations, then pick me up and throw me through some wormhole to another dimension where I continue blindly through the lands of my mind, knowing the world doesn't make sense, yet I accept it in my dreams because that's how it is. So how long were our eyes locked? There's no way to tell. Really, it's as if time disintegrates around us, as if he uses his gaze to look past my eyes and pierce my soul more deeply than he already has. And when he's immersed within my being, he leans toward me and I toward him, moving ever so slowly as if to savor the fire in each second that burns, yearning for contact. And he keeps his hands on his thighs, and I keep my hands on mine as if we want our first touch to be with the skin upon our lips. His face is close enough that I could probably feel the warmth of his breath, and our lips brush against each other, slowly caressing the surface, and just as our lips go to apply more pressure, someone opens the door, and his bottom lip grazes the inside of my top lip as I pull away. And so next, well, what you know, it's my favorite recurring dream theme, a zombie apocalypse. And I'm not that obsessed with I like zombies, and I'm not that obsessed, so I don't know why they frequent my dreams. Okay, so basically the zombies are just stumbling around and playing no important role in this dream. So I'm standing in my grandparents' garage with the knowledge that someone is coming to kill my mom the next day. And in my dream, I don't know who it is, so I know it's not my ex-stepfather, but I don't think it is. And it's not a herd of zombies, and because remember, the zombies are just meandering around aimlessly like puppies, lost puppies. So I want to help stop this from happening, but Mom doesn't want my help. As I stand there alone in the garage trying to figure out what to do, I see two shadows upon the walls which belong to a witch and a demon. And they are dancing as they perform spells. And they have a plan. They plan to turn this person into a teddy bear. And Dream Me is just like, what the fuck, a teddy bear? Luckily, someone comes to my rescue. Up the driveway walks a dark-haired man, and he's really nice to look at. It's the main actor in the TV show Grimm. He has come to help me figure out what's going on. And then everyone starts arguing about how to handle the situation, and a shootout erupts in the streets because we are no longer standing in the garage. It's like I blinked, and while my eyes were closed, I was taken to a trail town street, like in the Old West, where people were bearing guns and shooting at each other. So that's how the dream ends. So that's it.